Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation aims to provide a comprehensive troubleshooting guide for the DTC P0015-00 indication, which stands for Variable Valve Timing Control, VTC, B system timing over retarded in the Honda CR-V model from 2023 onwards. When this code is triggered, it signals that the exhaust camshaft phase angle is more retarded than the value dictated by the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. The defect can degrade engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions. Understanding this error requires a firm grasp of the roles and locations of key components, like the VTC Oil Control Solenoid Valve B and the VTC Actuator B. In this guide, we will explore the symptoms, likely causes, and systematic troubleshooting steps for resolving the DTC. The DTC P0015 refers specifically to the Variable Valve Timing B system, indicating that the phase angle of the exhaust camshaft is excessively retarded based on the PCM's expectations. Key components involved include the VTC Oil Control Solenoid Valve B and the VTC Actuator B. The VTC Oil Control Solenoid Valve B is responsible for regulating oil flow to the actuator, which adjusts the camshaft timing to optimize engine performance. The VTC Actuator B is located near the engine's cylinder head, playing an essential part in altering the timing of valve operations. When issues arise, the PCM detects discrepancies and sets the DTC, making it critical for accurate timing during the engine's operation. Several potential causes can lead to the triggering of DTC P0015. One possibility is damage to the VTC components, such as the solenoid or actuator, which can impair their functionality. Clogs or debris in the oil passage may disrupt the proper flow of oil, leading to incorrect timing adjustments. Incorrect installation of timing marks, especially after servicing, is another critical factor. If the timing marks on the crankshaft pulley are not positioned correctly, the system cannot maintain the required phase angle. Each of these causes can result in the symptoms observed with this DTC, impacting engine performance. Drivers may experience a variety of symptoms when DTC P0015 is present. Reduced engine performance is common. The vehicle may have a noticeable lack of power during acceleration. Additionally, poor fuel efficiency can occur due to inefficient combustion processes as a result of incorrect valve timing. Increased emissions may be observed because an overly retarded timing can lead to incomplete combustion, releasing more pollutants into the environment. Furthermore, warning lights on the dashboard, such as the check engine light, might illuminate, signaling the need for immediate attention. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0015 involves starting the engine to observe its run condition. It's essential to make sure that the engine warms up to normal operating temperature. Ensuring that the vehicle is in a safe and stable location for testing, observe any engine noises and vibrations, and listen for irregular sounds that could indicate ongoing issues related to the timing system. This initial observation can provide valuable insights into the operational characteristics of the engine and highlight any unusual behaviors that may correlate with the DTC. Further analyses will help pin down whether the problem is related to the VTC system or other components. The next step in resolving the DTC P0015 is to perform a test on the VTC Oil Control Solenoid Valve B. This component plays a vital role in regulating the oil flow to the VTC Actuator B, directly impacting the camshaft timing. To conduct this test, first, ensure that you have access to the vehicle's diagnostic tools. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines to electrically test the solenoid. checking for proper voltage and resistance as outlined. If the solenoid does not meet the specified parameters, it may need to be repaired or replaced. Understanding the results of this test is crucial for determining if the issue lies within the solenoid or elsewhere in the VTC system. Following the solenoid test, the next step is to inspect the VTC Actuator B. The actuator is responsible for adjusting the valve timing based on the oil flow it receives from the solenoid. To carry out this inspection, visually check the actuator for any signs of damage or wear. Additionally, listen for any unusual sounds that might indicate internal failure. You should also assess the electrical connections to ensure they are secure and corrosion-free. Any defects found during this inspection may result in incorrect timing operations, directly leading to the DTC indication. Based on your findings, appropriate repairs or replacements can be carried out. The final step in the troubleshooting process is the inspection of the VTC system oil passage. This area is critical for the correct flow of oil to the components involved in the variable valve timing system. Use appropriate diagnostic tools to check for any debris or clogs that could be obstructing oil flow. A clean passage is vital for ensuring that the actuator can receive the necessary oil to operate effectively. If any obstructions are found, they should be removed, and the system should be flushed if necessary to restore proper function. This step is essential because even minor contaminations can have significant impacts on performance and could directly relate to the issues represented by the DTC. After conducting all the necessary inspections and repairs related to DTC P0015, it is crucial to verify that the repairs have resolved the issue. Start the vehicle again and allow it to reach its operating temperature. Observe the engine closely for any signs of returning symptoms associated with the DTC. Utilize Honda's diagnostic tool to clear the DTC from the PCM and monitor for the reoccurrence of the code. If the DTC returns, further investigation may be necessary, possibly indicating additional underlying issues that were not initially identified. Successful resolution will lead to a stable engine performance aligning with the expected parameters. To help prevent triggers of DTC P0015 in the future, regular maintenance of the vehicle is highly recommended. One critical aspect of maintenance includes timely oil changes, since clean oil is essential for proper lubrication of the engine components and ensures optimal functionality of the VTC system. Additionally, routine inspections of the VTC components, such as the oil control solenoids and actuators, can catch possible issues before they result in DTC codes. Keeping an eye on the quality of engine oil and the cleanliness of the VTC system oil passages will help maintain the overall health of the engine and improve its performance and longevity. In conclusion, addressing DTC P0015 requires a thorough understanding of the variable valve timing system and its components. The common symptoms, possible causes, and detailed troubleshooting steps presented in this guide provide a roadmap for diagnosing and resolving the issue. By carefully inspecting the VTC Oil Control Solenoid Valve B, the VTC Actuator B, and the oil passages, technicians can identify faults affecting performance. The verification of repairs and preventive maintenance practices can further ensure that the VTC system operates efficiently, thus enhancing engine performance while minimizing emissions. Following this systematic approach is essential for effective troubleshooting and maintaining the reliability of the Honda CR-V. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.